Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your family circle check-in reading. So we're asking today, what does God want you to know? So without further delay, Most High, what do you want Scorpio to know when it comes to their family, please? Scorpio. I'm being led to two decks for you, Scorpio. Excuse me. Oh, no time, Scorpio. Your cards keep like they want to come out, but they don't. Again. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. Okay, so we've got envy and we have guilt. What does God want you to know about your family circle right now? The underlying issue here, we have judgment, worry, imagination, service, trust, denial. So your family is suffering an issue of trust. Okay? And it's like it's all you can think about. It's like there is no trust in the family. So it's like there's probably a lot of lies, a lot of pretenses and stuff like that. So let's interpret these cards. So the cards to come out is envy. It says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. I feel like that's the important message here. It's not about the envy. It's the fact that you are the same as the rest of the people in your family, for example, but with different challenges. So it's a matter of acknowledging each other for what your realities, what your paths actually are. And then we have guilt. It says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. So there is a divide within your family because of your differences. It's like nobody is accepting anybody for who they are and the choices that they've made and stuff like that. So that's why judgment is the underlying issue. So it's like everybody's trying to live everybody else's life for them and wanting to decide what choices the other person should make, and that's never a healthy way to live life. Okay, we got abundance and gratitude, and empathy. So it's like nobody wants to see things from the other person's point of view. So you guys are denying, allowing respect for each other's journeys. So it's like denial, abundance of gratitude, and empathy. So it's like blocking out gratitude and envy from coming in. So if there is any, it's not a lot. Okay? So there needs to be more recognition and respect for other people's choices. Fair enough, that's not the choice that you would have made if it was you, but it's not you. It's not your life. And the thing is, we need to realize that whatever choices that we make, it determines the experiences we have, because the experiences that we have now are all getting us ready for what we're meant to deal with in the future. So your family need to recognize that everybody's not meant to play the same role, or else the world wouldn't go around. You see, for the world to be a healthy experience, you have to have police and lawyer and judge, even thief and other criminals. We all make the world go around. Okay, life has taught me that the criminals are just as important as the good guys. Everybody need to play their role in society, and that's what makes life worth living. Okay, or else if everything was all perfect all the time, then there would be no reason to be alive, because it's like there are no challenges, there's nothing to make you happy, just as well as there's nothing that makes you sad. So everything will always be like a flat line all the time. And what does the machine do when you're dead? It's a flat line. It's like there's nothing going on. So the reason why life is full of challenges and stuff like that is to give us the gift of experience, so that we can live and love and laugh and cry and cuss and, take the good with the bad. But it looks like your family is oversaturated with the bad. So now it's for you guys to find your balance by trying to see life from the other person's perspective. Okay? Instead of saying, I wouldn't have done that, just try and look at it like, okay, you did that. What will that make? Like, what good can come of that? Like, list the advantages and the disadvantages. Keep an open mind. Because we don't know who we're to become in the future. But just know that whoever we are today, it is necessary for who we are to become. So if you think back to, like, say 10, 15, maybe 20 years ago, if you're that old, the experiences that you were dealing with then, the lessons that you learned then, it helped you to be able to navigate your life right now in a more effective way. It's not like you're learning those lessons now. You've already learned certain lessons, so you know to avoid certain people, situations, practices, thoughts, ideas. It's a growing process. So what you should be doing, because you guys have chosen such different paths, is if you were to come together and share your experiences, imagine how wide your repertoire of knowledge will be. So it's not wise to fight against your differences. Use that to your advantage. See how blessed your family is by being so diverse. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you guys got treasures right in the palm of your hand, but you're missing it. Okay? So don't let your differences divide you. Let your differences help guide and teach you and prepare you, because we don't always have to go through the same challenges that somebody else go through to learn the lessons, you know. Experience is the best teacher, but sometimes just hearing other people's experiences can actually save us from having to go through the same madness, you know. So God has given your family a really wonderful gift. And what is that gift? That gift is diversity, difference. So the fact that you've learned so much on your walk of life, so somebody might have taken the path of a street boy or street girl, you know what I'm saying, a road man or road girl. They can teach you about life on the street, so you know a little thing or two, you know what I'm saying, like where you should go and where you shouldn't go and shit, and how people be trifling, and you know, the tricks and trades, and you know, a thing like that. Now you got somebody who is, let's say, an activist or humanitarian or freedom fighter. They can tell you a little bit about what that life is like, and you know, the ins and outs. So if you ever find yourself having to use any of these skills, you have them in your mind without having to go through the trouble of learning the lesson. Let's say you have like let's say somebody in your family had to walk the path of a prostitute. You can learn something about how to deal with people, you understand, from that person, because although it's not a very respected line of business, the fact remains it is a line of business, and it is one where you interact with people, you know, so you'll be able to learn people from that perspective. And sex, everybody has sex, so they might teach you a thing or two about, you know, the skills, you know what I'm saying. So it's not about fighting against people because they didn't make the same choice that you would make, but rather, okay, you made that, just make them know, say, yeah, that's not my choice, but what? Tell me a thing or two, man, how that work for you. And you never know, you may have some information from your walk of life that you can share with them that they can then implement in their life to make their life better. You see what I'm saying? So we shouldn't be so judgmental. Just know that everybody has their own path to walk, and allow people to walk their path, and we should be happy for those who walk these paths so that we don't have to walk them. You see, if you're not a roadman or a road girl, you were not built for that. So be happy for the person who was actually built for that, who understand that life, who can teach you a thing or two about that life without you having to actually go through the ugly experiences to learn that life. Because it exists. It's a part of our reality whether we want it to or not, for example. Okay, so whatever it is that your family is into, try and see how you can benefit from that and whatnot. Love your family still, and be grateful that your family is so diverse. Because the more different walks of life your family get into, is the more information is right there at your fingertips for you to learn. And that's the truth of the matter. Listen to their stories, man. Take time and get to understand their life journey and respect them for that. You don't have to live it, but you can learn that. It's like watching a movie. You watch different types of movies, you get to learn different things, but this is coming from real life. Don't let your differences separate you from your people. Life is beautiful that way. Because that's why we watch TV and listen to music and whatnot. It's so that we can go on like a mental journey, you know. Look at that, at the bottom of the deck, destiny. Yeah, everybody's destiny is not the same. Imagine if everybody's destiny was the same. That would be a very boring life. Very boring life. And it could be very competitive too. Like, so it's like if everybody was to become a doctor, then there would be no lawyers, there would be no teachers, there would be no plumbers, there would be no garbage collectors, there would be no chefs. You understand? Life is meant to be diverse. God didn't make a mistake with your family. Yeah? I'm going around 2 more times. If this card don't come out, we're moving on. At the bottom of the deck, we got guilt. And guilt came out again. So guilt came out twice. So yeah, so I mean, overcoming guilt starts with forgiving ourselves. We do dumb shit. We need to learn to forgive ourselves, because sometimes our people have already forgiven us, but because we haven't forgiven ourselves, we still keep that wedge up between us and our loved ones. So don't let guilt overtake your family life. Okay? God didn't make a mistake with making you all different, sending you all along a different walk of life. Okay? Fair enough, you don't respect certain people's choices. Fair enough, they don't respect yours. But you are who you are and they are who they are. And you can be of benefit to each other. So we got guilt, and we got wish, and we got aptitude. Exactly. So we got wish and aptitude. Aptitude is your natural ability to do something. And wish is those things that you prefer to be. Those things that you actually desire. So you actually desire the ability to feel good about yourself, self-worth, and not only feel good about yourself, but also your other family members. You want good vibes to flow. Self-worth. We got victimhood, blossoming, abundance of wisdom. Yeah. So that's what I was talking about. There's so much knowledge for you to gain. So let's see what's this saying. So it's like there's guilt there. Look, wisdom and laughter coming next, and one's identity. Like, just be happy being who you are, instead of being shameful and feeling iffy about it, like unstable within yourself. Nobody need that. So what we got going on now? So we got the guilt there. Look, encouragement. Be encouraged instead. Your perception makes all the difference. It's time to awaken and put in the effort to make the magic that you want. So there we go, back at that wish energy. Magic and wish are basically the same thing. See? And it calls for truthfulness. So what you want, look, and divine love. Yeah, so instead of judging your people for who they are, see who they are can benefit you, and how who you are can benefit them. Share your wisdoms with each other. You know, you're born into a blessed family. God did not make a mistake. None at all. So hopefully you can find your way to make your differences work for you. Hopefully you can all find a way to make your differences, your different paths work for you. Okay? There are a lot of great stories to be heard. I can guarantee you that. You're not going to want to watch TV or go on social media for a while. You'll be very entertained. Alright, so thank you so much for watching, Scorpio. Until next time. Bye-bye.